Hello, my Scorpio warriors, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Jade with Soul Warrior Tarot. This is your career, money, financial abundance, and business success reading. I'm really excited to do this for you. This is going to happen anytime you actually watch it, but I really feel it's going to be for the first half of the year. So it could be January, February, March, April, May, or June when this happens. When this happens for you, because a lot of you, this could have already happened. Some of you, it's happening now. Some of you, it will be happening later. It really depends on what your focus is and where, what state your situation is at. Now, I also have a love channel. Tootle on over to Soul Warrior Love, Tarot Scopes and Advice. Also, if that interests you for love and a romance, Scorpio warriors, what do we need to know? At the end, I will be pulling from the Angel Answers deck along with the Archangel Power Tarot. Dear Spirit, what messages do you have for my dear Scorpio warriors? What do we need to tell them? What messages do they need to create abundance, happiness, joy, prosperity? Wow. Okay, so we got the Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Temperance. You're coming into balance, guys. You are coming into balance. You've gone through a lot. You've been lied to. You've been betrayed. People have tried to get away with things. Some of them did. Some of them didn't. But I think you are wiser to them. You know what's been going on. And the Three of Swords is you found out a very harsh truth that was very painful to you. And you've gone through tremendous healing. You've gone through probably times very much by yourself. I feel Scorpio, because I am a Scorpio sun. I can really relate to this reading, very much so, because I myself have found out some things that were very, very painful to me. And I've gone through a time of coming back into balance, being in a balance with what I understand, having the emotional healing that we need to go through. So I do feel here you're realizing who you could trust, who you can't trust. And of course, last year was a big year for that. Last year was a big year for, finding out the truth about people or finding out that it's time to move on, and I feel like these situations have helped you awaken to who you are now. It's almost like a forced dark nights of the soul situation where it hit you so deep that you had to realize what your worth is. You had to realize that you've outgrown the dark energy of these betrayals, of these people who have hurt you and betrayed you and really showed you what they were. But you remain in your integrity. You remain as a loving being, and you've really come through a lot. So it's Scorpio, good for you. I think this is very powerful, where you are now. I would say a much more powerful person than those who have betrayed you or the disappointments you've had, or. That just means you're going to be moving up and on quicker and faster. Okay, so I am really sorry for the experiences of last year in career money. And it could have been, having to close the business. It could have been, being let go from a job because they closed the business. Whatever this may be. And it could be family, too. I've gone there, too. And it's really not pleasant, but you guys have come out. You've done the work and you've remained steadfast. And with the Eight of Cups here, you really have moved on. You've really said, you know what, I'm not going to let these people or what their choices have been, I'm not going to let them stop me. I feel but it's not going to be one of those where, oh, well, it's okay now, I'm just going to walk away and never feel anything. I think that this is definitely a learning experience that we are taking with us, and it's going to be something that we're going to remember, but we're not going to let it define who we are. I think that we're going to probably realize that, maybe it's time to really find out what our truth is, what the truth is, and make a choice to move on. The Two of Swords is a time where you're kind of going, you know what, can this be fixed? Can this, be okay with this situation, with this relationship? And I think that you would like it to, but I feel like you kind of know that you deserve better, and you probably will not let these people remain in your life, Scorpio. Okay, and that's definitely up to you, of course. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know what the cards are looking like. Because if you can't trust them, you don't want to be around them. Yeah, that's why you're saying, I'm out of here, buddies. I am not taking your BS. Now, this could be in relationships. It could be in business. It could be at the workplace. It could be in your job search. It could be in your own family business. Whatever this is, man. But you are taking off. You've had enough. You are done. You're moving on. So it does feel here with the Fool card. You're holding that Ace of Wands there. The Ace of Wands is saying, you know what, I am taking my life to a different level. I'm taking it away from you guys. I'm moving on and I'm going to create something fantastic for myself in regards to your job search, in regards to your career, in regards to your own money. You'll notice here there are no pentacles here, but there's definitely movement. There's definitely healing. There's you moving away from them emotionally, healing emotionally. And, you know, of course there's going to be some, you know, mental energy going on here with the Two of Swords where, you know, you're deciding which way to go, how to go, finding clarity of your direction, finding clarity of, it's almost like what they got away with or what they did was almost unspeakable. And it's almost like you can't wrap your head around it because it's just, you just can't believe people could be so horrible, right? But on an emotional level, you've grown past it. That's why the Temperance card has she's holding 2 cups there, and you know, you're coming more into balance emotionally with the situation, knowing that you do have to walk away because you cannot trust them anymore. And it's not always an easy thing to do on a mental level, but sometimes you do have to do that. Now, what you'll notice here is the 8 of Cups is you walking away. And here with the 2 cups on the Temperance card, you're coming in balance with your emotions, and you add the 8 plus the 10, plus the 2, you get a 10. So you're heading towards true happiness in your life without them, okay? And that's why here you're excited about this new beginning. So let's talk about money. Now, this new beginning could be a new business, a new job, a new promotion, you know, away from people in your job sector or your career sector that have, you know, really been dishonest and betrayed you and backstabbed you and really hurt you. But you're not letting them stop you, man. You're saying, you know what, let me move on and make my own prosperity with people that are real, true, and kind, you know. I think this is really almost like an exciting energy where, you know, I'm out of here, man. I'm not putting up with your shit anymore. And I think that's fantastic. Scorpio, let's talk about money coming up here. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Awesome. So truly, you know, with the energy of the Hierophant, there's a Taurus energy, and of course, as you know, Taurus is very good with money when it comes to creating money, amassing money, manifesting money. There's definitely a true commitment to your prosperity here. I feel that you are bringing in, and you will be bringing in new ideas here to really enhance your prosperity. And I feel that there's the Hierophant does symbolize traditional marketing, traditional ways, traditional thoughts, and also it's about larger institutions. As you see here, this kind of symbolizes the church, and of course, you know, the church is a very large institution, many of them. So this also could be you making more money, working with large institutions. This is you having a true commitment towards your prosperity. Maybe that's what you're focusing on. You're saying, you know what, I am going to really build something fantastic for myself. I don't need you guys. I don't need your bullshit. I don't need, right? And I think that when it comes to money, you're definitely on the right track there when it comes to building your prosperity. Then the Queen of Swords here, lots of swords here. We've got the 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Now we have the Queen of Swords when it comes to your money sector. You are definitely planning, you're strategizing, you're looking and towards the truth. You pulled the truth. And I think here when it comes to money, you pulled the truth. made a decision. I'm going to make my own money, and I'm going to make my own decisions. I'm going to... Sometimes it also means hiring an attorney, and if somebody stole your money in one way or another, you may decide, you know what, I'm going to go after them, right? So it really is up to you, but there's something that you do make a decision on that does move you forward when it comes to making money, earning money, and getting your just rewards, okay? Now, the Knight of Wands is very excited about, you know, the prospects and the potentials when it comes to financial abundance. I feel here that there's some fire in you, and there's some, and it could be anger. You know, use anger in a good way by saying, you know what, I'm going to use this anger to build something, to create something. So I do feel here you're putting that behind your strategy, and you're going to be building, you know, a very good income here, because this is your money spread. So you're definitely moving in a very positive direction, because you're not letting the emotions, or you're not letting the deceit or the bullshit of others stop you from moving forward. You're utilizing your own truth. What's going on with your money mindset? Money mindset, money mindset. Wow, we have the Tower card. Your money mindset is really going through a nice shift. And I say a nice shift because it's heading towards new beginnings, exciting new ideas. You saying, you know what, this is what's going to happen. This is what I'm going to make happen. A commitment towards your prosperity. And the shift is this realization that was very painful for you, is you're shifting out of that, and you're building a new foundation of you know, a new belief system, because going from the Three of Swords, which is pain, betrayal, sadness, you're going, whoo-hoo, I'm out of here. I'm so happy I'm going to get away from you people, right? Or the situation, or a toxic career. So that's why the Seven of Swords is so amazing here, because you're coming from a Seven of Swords where, you know, people were getting away with things and you didn't know the truth, but you found out the truth, and you said, you know what, I'm cutting myself away from this, and you know what, I'm going to make my own money. So I do feel here with the Tower card, big shifts in your life. You may decide to move. You may decide to move to a different business, a different company, a different structure. But I think in your money mindset, you very much are, you know, releasing your previous belief system when it comes to money, and building a new one. And a new one is keeping your money safe, keeping, it's almost like keeping your information to yourself now, okay? Because people might have taken your ideas, or may have taken what they knew about you and totally just ripped you off in one way or another. Could have used your ideas, could have taken your money, could have just totally lied to you. And so, yeah, with the Devil card, which could be a Capricorn energy, excuse me, right now you're going through a little bit of, kind of like I mentioned, I feel like there's a little pissed off energy here I'm feeling here. And you're really looking at this from, I don't know, some people, with the Devil card, this could also mean a little vengeful energy. And people always say Scorpios are very vengeful. Well, a lot of Scorpios don't waste their time with revenge. But I feel like, but with Scorpios, we could definitely think about revenge. It doesn't mean that we're going to do it. I'll be honest with you, because there's moments where people have really just totally did me in, and I'm thinking, what can I do to get back at them? And then I end up going, you know what? I've got too much life to live. I'm not going to waste my time on their bullshit. Right? Move on, right? So if that's happening, guys, that's probably my suggestion is, they didn't belong in your life anyway. That's why they screwed up, to show you that you deserve better. Okay, so I think there is going to be a really straight reckoning that, you know what, you deserve better, and they're toxic, and you're moving on with your life. Okay, so I think there was like a huge almost epiphany, or maybe even a feeling of coming out of the darkness of soul, where you feel like you're in the crazy zone, and you can't believe these people did this, and now you're kind of going, okay, I get it now. I'm realizing what people can be like. And it's kind of causing you to go, wow, I can't believe this is happening, And so what is it that Scorpio needs to know right now that's going to help them? It's going to help them with their money mindset, so they can break free. Breaking free. Three of Swords once again, and the Four of Cups. Wow. So you guys are going through a lot right now. There's no doubt about it, but there's nothing you can't handle. Okay, there's nothing you can't handle. The advice here is the Three of Swords, meaning continue healing. You know, the Three of Swords and the Three of Swords, you have not given up. You're holding on to your sword, man. But at the same time, the Three of Swords is saying, you know, sometimes we have to give ourselves the compassion we deserve too. As much as we like to be the champion, as much as we like to be strong, as much as we like to feel like we're invincible, you know, Scorpios are probably the most vulnerable when it comes to emotions because we feel things so deeply. So it did hurt, and it's kind of like that time of needing to continue to heal, to continue expressing, to continue the anger and releasing the anger, to continue feeling the pain and releasing the pain. So if you still are healing, that's okay. No need to stuff it down. You've been through some healing already, so you know what it's like. So when you have moments of vulnerability, or you have moments where you could feel the emotions being triggered, allow yourself to feel them. And it doesn't mean if you're in a big board meeting, you know, that you don't allow yourself to keep it in, but you could, if you need to, release yourself from the meeting and go to the restroom and kind of let it out. Because what's happening here is all of this is within you, and that's why this is your money mindset. This is you and how you're feeling and what's going on. So I do feel here there's like an overflow of emotion that still needs to be released, and that's okay. So Spirit's kind of saying that, you know, if these emotions are not released, whether it's anger, whether it's shame, whether it's regret, whether it's, you know, pain of just pure betrayal, right? Then we have to continue releasing it, or else it's going to come up and it's going to affect our decision making in regards to, you know, our options later. Okay, so I feel like you guys are on a very healing path. Okay, so you already are on that energy, so keep going, and it's okay. You know, you're going to get through this, as we always do get through this, because this is not our first rodeo, is it, Scorpio? I know, right? So we're moving forward. So what's coming forward for my dear Scorpios here now? Yeah, this is right after the Three of Swords is the Four of Swords. That means that you're going to heal. And you're going to continue healing. You're going to stand up with the fourth sword. And you're going to stand up with the fourth sword and say, damn it, this is what I'm going to do. Let's do this. Let's move on. Okay? So there is going to be, and then you're going to, right? That's going to be that Ace of Swords that you choose. You're no longer going to have the, you know, the disagreement, or this is you not making a decision or not able to make a decision given the information that you have. But as you heal, you're going to start seeing things more clearly, and as you stand up, you'll be able to make a choice. So you won't be in a stalemate with yourself or anybody else, okay? So you will pull the trigger and you will move on, all right? So you will be okay. And a lot of us just continue healing. There's nothing else you need to do, because the sun is going to come out, man. And this is all going to be on your new journey here. So you're kind of getting ready. You're kind of prepping for your next fantastic part of life, where the sun's going to come out, where you're going to see your truth, where you're going to release the past, where it's going to be more of a very positive energy here of creating prosperity, creating happiness, creating a six-pack, right? So it's really you seeing through the fog as we continue healing. Because Scorpios, we everything is deep. That's why healing is from the depths of our soul. It's not just, oh, okay, I just, you know, I have a hangnail, you know, it's not superficial, it's very deep. So just be okay with that. You're going to be all right, because, and this is fairly soon here, guys, so don't worry. So just keep healing. Go from a Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, to a Three of Swords, to a Four of Swords. You're coming out. And the Eight of Swords is an energy of, you know, being able to trust yourself again. Because a lot of times the Eight of Swords is The Two Swords, that, right? Does this look familiar? The Two of Swords there, right? Not making a decision because we have so many thoughts going, what if they lie to me? What if I don't get through this, right? And we have a little bit of that, you know, the self-doubt that comes up, especially with a very painful situation like this. We have a little self-doubt. It affects how we trust ourselves. So as you learn to trust yourself again, which is what we need to do, what you need to do, you are going to come out and you are going to pull out your sword and you're going to do what you're going to do and you're going to make it happen. So don't worry, okay? Just continue healing. And know that you're human, and there's nothing wrong with being angry, there's nothing wrong with being sad, and there's nothing wrong with crying and healing and releasing and doing EFT tapping, or do journaling or whatever you need to do, because you deserve happiness and you deserve everything you've ever wanted. And whatever they've done, you're not going to let it affect you negatively for the rest of your life. You're going to move on from it, because you think they care what you're doing? Really? What needs to happen now is you prioritize your happiness. Okay? And do the healing and do the, and do the inspiring yourself and put very positive things in your mind and read those books. Listen to those affirmations on YouTube that are really fantastic. So you can really start focusing on creating your prosperity and happiness. I know it's not always the easiest thing, but I think a lot of you have come to this point where you're going, man, this is really great. I've learned a lot. I'm moving on. I'm not letting them stop me from what they've done. You're creating a financial stability. You're making really powerful choices. And yeah, you're creating your new prosperity, whether it's a new job, a new business, or new ideas, and the Four of Pentacles. Now we have Pentacles. Remember I said there weren't any Pentacles? Now we got some Pentacles. So you're heading into this direction of, I'm going to build my prosperity here. I'm going to find new ways to do it. I could take on a partner to do it, or, I'm going to do it in a different way, and it's going to be my way, okay? Because the Fool card, you got that Ace of Wands. You said, you know what, I'm taking my life in a new direction. It's going to be exciting. And, the crossroads is your direction. You've chosen here, okay? Just like the Two of Swords, Two of Wands is you've chosen. And you're going to move on in a new direction without these people or without these situations. And then you're going to start, right? So it's almost like the Three of Swords is coming out of the Three of Swords to heal from the disappointment, and you start utilizing that energy to build your prosperity. Okay, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, right? As you heal, you begin to prosper more and more. Okay, and even while you're healing, you're still prospering because you're doing them both at the same time. Okay. Wow, this is really, really good, actually, guys. So I'm really sorry you've gone. If this resonates with you, you've gone through this. I'm sitting right next to you. I'm not separate from you at all. I've gone through this too. Okay. I'm really sorry, guys. I know what it feels like. So, okay. This is getting good, guys. So yeah, progress is moving forward. We got the Knight of Pentacles. This is you creating money, moving forward, healing but building at the same time, right? And that's great. So keep moving forward. There's people that care deeply for you. So if you feel you can trust somebody that you can talk to and help you, there's people around you that really want to support you, such as the King of Wands here, the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus or Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now this is also an energy of you. I feel you're getting excited here. Okay, getting excited because you got the Ace of Wands here with the Fool card, so that means you're on a new journey and you're excited about it. And once again, you're taking the wand and you're building your prosperity, you're building your happiness as you're healing and as you're growing and as you're building, right? So it does feel like here there's a tremendous amount of power that you're gaining back. And you're going from a King of Wands to an Emperor. And as you'll notice, the Emperor very much is a number 4. The Emperor is stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. The Emperor is the richest of the rich. This is you building your own stability. And you'll notice the number 4 of the Emperor is the number 4 Pentacles and the 4 Swords. Okay? The number 4 is about feeling stable, feeling grounded. I feel like as you heal, you'll feel more grounded. As you build, you're continuing to build your financial stability. And as the Emperor, you're going to come out on top. No matter what's happened to you, no matter what, what process you're going through, this is your outcome of the Emperor. You are going to get on top and you are going to succeed. You're going to be prosperous. You're going to be in control of your life. You're going to have that Ace of Wands there. And you're going to go from somebody that's on a new journey, woohoo, let's get on a new path, to somebody that has an empire. And you're holding the same wand. You remember the wand you start out with? You're going to build all of this beauty around you. And it could be beauty in regards to your beautiful tribe. It could be you finally finding a little hut that you love in the Amazons, whatever it is for you, whatever your empire is for you. Because not everybody needs to be a billionaire, and I certainly don't need a mansion. I don't even want a mansion. I like a home. I like a home, right? So build your empire as you desire, because you're getting there. Don't give up, guys, all right? Because this is going to be something new, all right? And you're going to be glad you're going to be glad that you dumped the heavy weight. Because they've been a heavyweight for a while now. Because you've been hoping that they were true and real, and then you realize that they're not. And now it's time for you to build your empire. What can I say, guys? Build your empire, have fun, enjoy it, but at the same time, know that you're growing. Know that the sun's coming out here. And the sun, by the way, as you can see, that it's a very close energy here where you're going to create your prosperity. As the King of Gabriel, King of Wands is somebody that's charismatic and very entrepreneurial and very passionate about, coming out and being the best you can be. And this is you, all right? So you got a lot going for you. Let's go ahead and pull some angel answers. Yeah, even romance is there for you if you want it. And recovery. There you go. Yeah, we're on the right track, guys. We're on the right track. And you know what? The Knight of Ariel and the King of Wands also could, or the Emperor, could be suitors. Whether you're a man or a woman, could be suitors for you also. And that's probably why the Two of Wands that came up could also be a partnership. Yeah. Justice will be done here. So there is something called karma. I thoroughly believe in karma, however it's defined, whatever the reality is of karma. But, what goes around tends to come around. But the Justice card does mean that with the Seven of Swords, this number 8 is you could decide to go after them, okay? And get your money back, or even the scales, bring the truth out, whatever it is you need to do. But justice can be done if you decide to do it, or even just let karma take, here karma, you do your thing, I'm moving on to my prosperity. But there also could be you deciding, you know what, I'm going to call a lawyer, that kind of energy. But it's up to you. Okay, guys, I love you. I believe you. I believe in you. I hope this has been helpful. This has been, very, oh gosh, I don't even know how to express myself emotionally right now. But I do feel very connected to you and this reading. And just know, man, you're gonna rise. You're gonna rise again, as you are probably already rising, right? You guys are already healing. You guys are already moving forward. So keep going, and wow, lots of prosperity for you guys. Lots of prosperity that you're going to build as you continue healing and you continue moving forward. Wow, kind of emotional for me. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Coming up next is how to enter into the free giveaway. Namaste, dear one. Namaste. Okay, thank you so much for staying to the end. I can't talk. To enter into the free giveaway for the Moonology Oracle cards. And there's a second free giveaway, and that's even more special. The second giveaway is a 30-minute free session with me. Mano a mano, you're going to have 30 minutes of my undivided attention, and it's probably going to go longer than 30 minutes, I could already tell. But if you want to enter into both giveaways, you just need to do a set of two things. One, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that I will check on that. And second, in the comment section, I want you to write, I am prosperous. I am prosperous. And I'll enter you into both free giveaways. I will be giving 2 free giveaways for, to 2 different people. So you may have easier time to win. You can even let me know which one you desire. If you do win, 2 winners here. Okay. So you guys, I love you. I believe in you. Make sure you subscribe and write in the comment section. And I look forward to the free giveaway at the end of February. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much. Namaste, dear one. Namaste.